Hello everybody, I am Ethyna the Wolf and I'm posting another video, sorry, but this video is a Therian meditation. This meditation is mainly for therians that have paws, because I will be talking about like paws and fur and stuff and the habitats. I'm going to be talking about forests and like a woods. So if your theriotype is a winged or aquatic therian or hoofed therian, any therian that's not related to paws and their habitat does not live in a forest or woods or a place where there's a lot of trees and vegetation, I suggest this may not be for you. But you can still listen to this. It is up to you. I don't mind. I'm not restricting this to a specific therian group. Now what I want you to do is I want you to sit up or lay down. It is up to you. Get in a comfy position. You don't have to be laying on your back. You could be laying on your stomach. I find that most comfortable for me. You could be sitting or laying anywhere, as long as it's quiet and you won't be disturbed throughout this. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take a deep breath in, hold it for 3, 2, 1, and breathe out. Breathe in through the nose, hold for 3, 2, 1, breathe out. Breathe in through the nose, hold for 3, 2, 1, breathe out through the mouth. Get comfortable, close your eyes slowly if they're not already closed. Now, I will take a moment for you to pause this video to get in a comfy position. If you already haven't, take a few couple deep breaths if you like. Try to clear your mind. And a way to do that is to just listen to my voice and have my voice be the only thing that you are hearing right now. If there's cars outside, try to ignore that as best as you can, like by listening with headphones in. And when you are ready, we can begin. You are standing outside in your backyard. It's a lovely sunset outside. You stare out away from the sun for a little bit, where it's not as bright because the sun's hurting your eyes a bit. You turn to the side and you see a forest. Something urges you to go there. You don't know what it is. You just feel that you need to go there, but you ignore it. You stand there for a while and finally decide to turn around and look at the sunset as best as you can. You're not wearing any sunglasses, so you have to shield your eyes from the sun. It's a bit bright anyways. It's a lovely evening, but you're not excited to go to bed. You're not tired or anything. You just feel like you want to roam. You don't know what the urge is. You've been feeling it all day. You were inside watching videos. You were feeling an urge to go outside and roam. And not just any type of roaming, but to be roaming on all fours. You've never felt that feeling before. It was kind of strange, so you just ignored it for the time being. But this time, that urge was way stronger than before. You try to ignore it as best as you can, but the urge overtakes you. You turn your head to where the forest is, at the clearing, and you bolt. You bolt into the forest. You don't know why, but something is calling to you. You don't know what it is. You need to find the source. You have to stop feeling like this. You've been feeling it all day. That urge has not gone away since you first woke up. You dodge trees and bushes. The grass was soft, so your feet weren't hurting. You didn't have shoes on anyways. As you're running, you feel uncomfortable running on two legs. You don't know what it is. Maybe it's the urge? You suddenly stop. You kneel down and you start running on all fours. It felt way comfier for you. You felt way normal. You just felt like yourself. But you've been feeling like yourself for ages, walking on two legs. As you're running, you hear something. You don't know what the sound is. It kind of just fades out, so you kind of ignore it. You just think it's maybe a bird or something. So you keep running. You come to another clearing, and you can see that the sun has gone down and it's night. It's hard to see, but your vision has somehow become way better. Normally when you go outside, your vision isn't as good and you have to go back inside or bring a torch with you. But this time, you don't. Your vision is way better. You start feeling the tiredness from running so much. You haven't felt it since you started running. You lay on the ground, struggling to breathe. You finally catch your breath, though. You try to get up, but it just feels uncomfortable. You feel a bit weak. Standing on two legs was impossible for you. You hear that noise again. It sounds familiar. What is the noise? Is it a roar? A meow? A howl? What is it? It could be anything. A bark, even? Whatever that noise is, it becomes more audible. You can hear it coming closer and closer. The sound suddenly stops. You want to turn around, or get up at least, and start running. You're a bit afraid, but you start feeling a bit calm and relaxed. You get up and you sit down on the cold grass. It just finished raining anyways, so your bottom is a bit wet, but you don't mind it. It just feels nice to just lay in the forest. It feels natural in a way. You turn to the side and you see... What do you see? Do you see a wolf, a cat, a dog, some kind of cheetah, a leopard, a tiger? What do you see? Whatever is natural for you is what you see. Whatever animal that you think your theriotype is what you see. If it's a wolf or a dog, some kind of canine, a coyote, husky, you might see that. If it's a feline, a cat is a feline, a tiger, a cheetah, a leopard. What do you see? Well, whatever you see, it starts coming closer, but slowly. You're not alarmed though. You feel happier, more at ease. Now that you know that you're not alone. You thought you were going to get lost, but you weren't worried about that now. They come closer and closer. I'm going to be referring to your theriotype or whatever you see coming closer to you as they or them, because it is your theriotype and I'm not assuming. They come closer. They come so close that you can feel them breathing down your neck. You don't mind it, but it's a bit uncomfortable. You try standing up on two legs, and it's impossible now. You have to be on all fours. So, you put your hands gently onto the cold grass, not afraid if they're going to get hurt or if there's any prickles or thorns on the ground. You walk a bit closer to them. You don't know why, but you just felt the urge to. You stare at them for a while. You stare into their eyes. And that urge starts getting a bit bigger. But you still feel more at ease. You know that they are not hostile and they won't harm you. It's like that urge was telling you to do something. You felt a bit more comfortable now, so you tried standing up on two legs. But however many times you try, it's impossible. You look down and you have paws. You're a bit scared for a second, but then you feel a bit more calm and relaxed. You feel more normal. What color are those paws? Are they white, brown, black, grey, a mixture of colors? Are they muddy? Is the fur fluffy on the paws, or is it rough? Is it a bit wet? Well, whatever you see is what you see. Others may vary, and that's okay. You sit down beside them, and they sit down with you. You see more of them coming up, whether they were wolves, dogs, cats, cheetahs, whatever your pawed and furry creature was, you see more of them. They start coming closer. You're not alarmed, though. You feel happier. You're not alone, and you have friends. You turn your head around and you see that you have a tail. What color is that tail? Brown, white, black, grey, mixture of colors. Like I said with the paws. Are the paws wolf paws? Cat paws? Is the tail a cat tail or a dog tail? Is it long, short? What does it look like? Imagine as hard as you can what that tail looks like. If it's a wolf tail, maybe it's fluffy and long. If it's a cat tail, it's slim and very curvy. Whatever you imagine is what you imagine. And like I said, others may vary. Do whatever is natural here. Play with them. Do you want to show dominance? Do you want to run away? Do you want to fight them? What do you want to do? Well, whatever you want to do is what you want to do. If you want to play with them, maybe you might just jump up to show playfulness, and they might start playing with you. If you want to show dominance, you might stand up a bit taller to show that you rule them, if that's what you want to say. If you want to run away, then you sneakily walk off to the side and run. What do? You start feeling a bigger connection with them if you chose not to run away. If you chose not to run away, then you started feeling a bigger connection with them. If you chose not to run away and to play or show dominance or something, whatever you chose to do, there are way more choices of what to do with them. You start walking along a path that you see at the end of the forest with them. They walk beside you. The rest of them walk behind you. You see that it's not so dark anymore. You thought that you were only there for like a couple minutes or an hour even, but it's already sunrise. You can't believe it. Time has passed so quickly. Were you having fun with them? It's already the sunrise. You stare up into the sun as it gleams and the rays of sunlight shine over your face. You feel more at ease and calm. You don't worry about when you should be home or if anybody's going to worry about if you don't come home or where you are. You don't worry about that. You only know that you're not human, or at least not in a human body. You're in an animal's body, but you have your human mind still. But that human-like characteristics in your mind start fading. You feel more like your animal or your theriotype. You feel a bit weak, so you close your eyes. When you open them, it's like your human consciousness completely shuts down, and you click into the mind of your theriotype. Do whatever is natural here at this point. Play with them, go back home. It's up to you. Others may vary, like I said. You feel really, really happy now that you're not alone and you have some friends. If, you chose not to go home or to not be with them, you feel amazing. To learn more about your theriotype is whatever feels natural of what you're doing at this point. If you're playing with them, showing dominance before, what are you doing? Do you want to show submissiveness, if that's the word? I hope this video was helpful on learning a bit more about your theriotype. Have a lovely day, night, evening, midday, midnight, whatever time it is for you right now. Goodbye.